to another video. Today we have an airport update for DCV, but I don't really want to call it an airport update because this is a seasonal one. It's a special. It's the holiday special for DCV. As you can tell, we have a massive blizzard that just blew in. You can see that British Airways 747 in the background, which we will get to. And yeah, we have a couple planes that are snowed in. GSE is working very hard. And yeah, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy this holiday special. So starting off with our B concourse, or our Delta terminal, we have this Delta 737-800, who's right now snowed in at the gate, and is right now probably going to be getting de-iced soon, because he's going to be having to make a trip up to Reykjavik, Iceland. Yeah, I know that's probably not a realistic route at all. I don't even know if the 737 could probably make it. It probably could. But he's going to be heading up to Reykjavik, Iceland, after getting de-iced, passengers loaded, a lot of stuff having to be done to this aircraft because of the blizzard. And then in this sea of snow, we have this Delta 717, whose flight was actually canceled due to the weather. It was snowing a lot harder. The snow has started to peel off. It's not as bad. We still have a few flakes coming down, but nothing too bad. But his flight was canceled, so he's just going to be really overnighting at the gate. His original flight, though, was going to be going down to Atlanta. This aircraft, as I said earlier, it was snowing very, very hard. Again, just a few flakes coming down, nothing too much. The weather is not as bad as it was, but this Delta A220 did have to circle for a bit, which added on about 30 minutes from its flight from Boston. So yeah, he just came in, he's just pulling in from the gate from Boston, and will probably be heading right back out there, probably as soon as possible, because we have a nice gap in the weather, only just a few sprinkles coming down at the moment. Because this is a holiday special, there's a lot of stuff going on, so do not really mind the aircraft placement, but this is the one thing I will say is that this Alaska Airlines 737 has finally found their home at DCV, and that is in the B concourse. But anyway, we have this Alaska 737-700, who is so used to the snow. Alaska is just breezing through this so easily, with no delays, no cancellations. They do know what they're doing. But he's going to be heading up to Anchorage via via Seattle. So he's going to be heading up to Anchorage, a place where it snows a lot. But yeah, via Seattle, Tacoma. So yeah, he's going to be heading up there. And then right here, what will be touching down right after the British Airways 747 and is on final and just put down its gears, this Icelandair 757 in the 80 years of aviation livery. And yeah, he just came in from Reykjavik, Iceland, but that was actually a continuous flight from London Heathrow. So yeah. As I said, this is the holiday special, so we do have this awesome British Airways 747, which is making a visit. Sadly, as you know, that there is only two international airlines that fly here at the moment, and that is Aer Lingus and Icelandair. But he is actually being diverted due to a issue. But he just came in from Victorville, California, and was supposed to be heading up to London Heathrow, but as I said, was diverted. And as you can see, those four powerful engines are just pushing back the snow that is creating that. But yeah, he just came in from Victorville and will probably be taxiing to the hangar, and yeah. And as the snow, I think, is starting to pick up just a bit, we have the Southwest 737-800 and the Canyon Blue livery, who's going to be heading down to Tampa, Florida. Not really a special route on that one, but yeah, he's going to be heading down to Tampa, Florida. And now on to our A concourse. This is the American concourse, and only the American concourse. But we have this American 737-800 in the One World livery, who is going to be heading up to Chicago O'Hare. American ground service team has been really working hard to clear out the snow from this gate. But yeah, this 737-800 in the One World livery is going to be heading up to Chicago O'Hare. As I just said in the last shot, the American ground service team and equipment has been working really hard to clear out their aircraft and their gates. But so gate A5 is right now being used as a area to store some snow, just shovel it up right there, because there's not as many flights due to this blizzard. But yeah, so they're working great, have a big snowbank on A5. Though they still have some work, as this American A321 Neo, which has been here for a while since the start of the snowstorm, who's going to be heading up to Phoenix in the morning, and he came in about 2 days ago. This one's been here for a long time, don't really know why, but he's been at the gate for a while, so they're going to have a lot of work to do to get this one back into flying condition, de-icing it and clearing the snow. But yeah, this American A321 Neo is going to be heading down to sunny Phoenix. And then probably one of our most busy routes at the airport for today, we have this American A321 Neo who's going to be heading up to Reykjavik. A lot of flights up to Iceland to this winter. But yeah, he's going to be heading up to Reykjavik. Just a few things going to happen before he heads up to Reykjavik. Right here is this Icelandair 757-200, which is very much heavily delayed here. It was overnighting and just really got snowed in. So it was heavily delayed. As you can see, we had that Icelandair 757 earlier, which was touching down right now. So this Icelandair in the 100 years livery is very behind schedule. But anyways, when he does get pushed back, which will be soon, hopefully, he's going to be heading up to Reykjavik, Iceland, and then on to London Heathrow. So he's going to be going all the way over there via Reykjavik. And then this last wide body jet at the D concourse, I believe, we have this Aer Lingus A330 in the new livery, who's going to be heading up to Shannon instead of Dublin. That is a very weird route. But yeah, he's going to be heading up to Shannon in a bit, just really going to get de-iced. Not as many problems with this one, as he just really came in, and they're going to get a quick turnaround. Another aircraft that made the mistake of overnighting is this United CRJ 550. But luckily United is doing as much work as possible, even with some snow falling down, but they're doing as much work as possible to get this CRJ 550 ready for its departure, which will be in approximately 30 minutes, and he's going to be heading up to Newark. Today we have something special because we actually have two United CRJ 200s here, and this one right here is going to be heading up to Montreal in a bit. And then this CRJ 200 will be heading up to Toronto in a bit. And then right here we have this Delta Boeing 717, who will hopefully be able to make a flight up to Cincinnati in a bit. But again, ground crews are working very, very tirelessly. This flight was originally supposed to go out around 15 minutes ago, but as you can see, it is still very much snowed in, and ground crews are still working hard. So yeah, he's hopefully going to be heading up to Cincinnati in a bit, but it doesn't look too good. First up for our e-concourse, our budget airlines concourse, which is also still under construction into 2021. We have this Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Colorado 1 livery, who's going to be pushing back for Denver, another snowy place. With a bit of a mountain around him, we have this Southwest 737-800 in the Hart livery, who's going to be heading transcon over to Los Angeles International Airport. Ground crew are working extremely hard to keep this 737-800 in the Canyon Blue livery out of the snow, and they have basically cleared the entire gate, just a few flecks on top and on the wings and to the sides, but basically the entire gate is cleared. So that this Southwest 737-800 can make his way over to Omaha. And then finally for our Southwest lineup, we have this 737-800 in the Florida 1 livery, who's going to be pushing back for Chicago Midway. With Frontier not having a big base here and not having able to do much clearing of snow or really anything, this Frontier A320 flight was canceled. He was supposed to be heading up to Denver, but his flight was canceled, and so basically he's just really going to be sitting overnight here for who knows. Spirit also does not have a high ground crew here, and as you can see, this A321 taxied into the gate. Pretty horrible. But anyways, they're not going to let these flakes stop them, as this one will be heading out to Dallas, Fort Worth. So yeah, that concludes this airport update. This holiday special for DC, Virginia. I really hope you enjoy it. It was a lot of work to make with all the snow and everything. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a massive like and subscribe. And yeah, happy holidays. This is Aviation 170 out, and yeah.